Hello everyone, welcome to this webinar from Rosslare titled Boost Your Profits with Rosslare Access Control Solutions. Here with us is Manuel Sanchez. Manuel, good morning. And also is Mariano Bianchi. Mariano, welcome. How are you both?
Good morning.
Hello.
Thank you. Welcome. I'm
Well,
fine, thanks.
great Mariano. For all the people that is here, we're gonna ask just for a couple of minutes, just wait if someone else is joining our webinar. And we are going to start in about 2 minutes, okay?
Okay, perfect. Meanwhile, Miguel, where is the icon for start to share the screen? I
Okay.
already shared the
Let me
screen.
give you the permission. Just wait a second.
Okay.
There it is. Also, for all the people that is here, in the right side of your panel, there is a panel for questions. Any question, please let me know. We are going to evaluate if I need to ask Manuel to stop the presentation to answer your questions, or at the end of the presentation we can give an answer for all your questions.
I okay. Meanwhile, my screen is already showed on the
Yes,
web.
we can see your presentation. Just if you just can click in that place.
Perfect. Thank you.
Perfect.
Waiting for your instruction for start the webinar. Thanks.
Okay. Before to start the presentation, because we already used 1 minute, just to let you know that we have stock in our warehouse in Miami. And also, if there is a customer from USA, we have enough stock in other warehouses. As you know, we have branches in El Paso, San Antonio, Miami, and since 2 months ago, we opened a new branch in Orlando. So, Manuel, I think we can start now. Thank you.
Thank you, Miguel. Thank you, everyone, for attending this webinar. We are Rosslare, focusing access control solutions. Thanks to ECOM to open this space for share our solutions. Also with me, it's my engineer Mariano Bianchi. It's our support engineer. Actually, Mariano, it's around 12 years with the company, so have a really good experience with Rosslare. And myself, it's around 10 years, a few more months than 10 years with Rosslare. So Mariano is the support engineer for all LATAM, and I am sales director for Latin and Caribbean. And we decided to make this presentation because focus in the Caribbean have a very good, interesting market in Trinidad and Tobago, Curacao, Aruba, and all other islands in this region. And we try to show our solutions in access control. We have many projects there, and maybe you can find with our new devices good solutions. Also, want to show our new software Extrax Pro. The difference with Extrax NG, it's actually you have to pay for license, so much more interesting for integrators and distributors on the islands on the Caribbean. So okay, actually I have to update this slide. Actually, Rosslare is 45 years making access control solutions. All designs, research and development we made in Israel, but devices are produced in China. But the difference with the low-cost products, it's everything we made with quality with quality controls. We have many certificates, CE, ISO, and a lot of products we sell for United States, for Costa Rica, and for Central and Caribbean goes with a UL certificate. It's required by these governments. The actually office, the Rosslare offices, as mentioned, the headquarters are in Tel Aviv, Israel. Our branch for produce is everything in Shenzhen. The Hong Kong offices, when Epcom place the orders, they pick it up in Hong Kong. For Latin and Caribbean, the team, it's Mariano. I already introduced him, myself, and Epcon. You can get any Rosslare equipment. They dispatch to you from Miami, so it's very easy if you want to buy every device from Rosslare. We have projects in Panama, in piers, stadiums. Okay, products, readers. Actually, the most common reader used in the market is 125 kilohertz reader. This is the all products we have in Rosslare. The most common used and you can find everywhere is the AY K12. It's a cheaper device, works with any EM car or jack, and is for use outdoors, so it's very resistive. You can find easily projects with 15 years installed with these readers working perfectly. The difference with the other ones is just the size, because in the 125 kilohertz the distance affected. Maybe you notice when you have this frequency in your projects, you have to put very close the credential to the reader, so that the size helps a little with this. So the most big in this frequency, we have the A-Way C12. It gives you 30 centimeters. That means you can use and install for parking lots, but you need to very careful and very really good installation for works well. This device is for you enroll directly to your laptop or your computer the credentials. The readers I have here on bottom, it's we call GoProx. Why? Because in this frequency, in this technology, 125 kilohertz, have one big factory. That one is HAD, and maybe in your countries, island, Trinidad and Tobago, Curacao, I don't know. For sure, many projects have that kind of a credential, 125 kilohertz from HAD. So if you need to use credential, because that credentials are not cheaper, are expensive, and when client bought HID credential, don't want to replace, want to use for a long time. So all these devices we have here, all these readers, GoProx, works in 125 kilohertz for EM cars, regular cars, and HID cars. So works with both. Actually, we have in Rosslare, in the other technology, in 13.56 megahertz, these readers, we have the family CSN and CSN Smart. The advantage of this credential is because you works with more secure credentials, like MyFair Plus, Desfire, all this technology you can find in 13.56 megahertz. So this is the 30.56 credentials are very common today. This credential initially we use for public transportation, but today you can find in hotels, in banks, everywhere you go, you can find this kind of credentials. So you can enroll that kind of credential with this kind of reader you have, I have on my screen right now. And actually, you can download from the Apple Store or the Google Store the My BLD credential, and what you also can use your cell phone as credential. So on top, it only works with an NFC. That means with Android, and these two also works with Bluetooth. That means works with iOS system. That means you can download the credential in your iPhone, and through the Bluetooth you can use your your cell phone as credential. This is a good advantage using this kind of readers, because you can enroll, I don't know, for example, in Mexico we saw a lot because the the driver license are MyFair. So you can enroll the credential, the normal, the regular credential, the driver license, I don't know, the one bank or transportation credential, and the cell phone. So you have four options to give to the user for use as a credential. So give to us a multiple credential user. Actually, extracts gets up to 16 credentials you can enroll per user. This device, it's a very nice device. It's the last one we've developed after the pandemic years, the AYK35. When you write to me, normally I suggest this reader because it works with both technologies. You can enroll credential in 125 kilohertz. You can enroll MyFair cards. You can enroll cell phones, Bluetooth, and NFC. It's outdoor IP69. It's anti-vandalic AK7. Also, you can connect to Rosslare panel through OSDP, so you have more distance to connect. And our biometrics models, actually only we have the AY920 and AY92050 and the AYB 9025 BT. The difference, that one 20 and 50, the 20 is works with 125 kilohertz, and 50 works with MyFair credentials. Both models you can work with credential, fingerprint, and Bluetooth. And the difference with that one is have a camera. So that means when you swap your credential or put your finger, take a snapshot and save the snapshot in the database. That means if you have a project, I don't know, for guards or something, you need to see the people. It's with uniform, you know, a crew, all crew with a uniform. You can check everything when swap the car are ready for to works. This device, we sell a lot this device in Panama. It's a long range antenna. It's a UHF device. So what we got here, actually you pay the sticker or label to your car, and you put this antenna in the entrance of your condominium building, etc. And when the antenna read the sticker on your car, open the barrier. That's it. You can connect this antenna to any device, any controller receive WGAN communication, or if you have a AC 825 panel, you can connect through OSDP. The difference between WGAN and OSDP is WGAN maximum give to you 150 meters, But when you have OSDP, you can go up to 1,200 meters. So you can go so far. What get here? This is active tags up to 70 meters. That means you connect this to your controller. This is WIGAN 2, and if you have only one, you can handle two relays. So, door one, door two. Just not just need to push which relay you want to release, and it's up to 70 meters as said previously. In Rosslare, you can get any kind of credentials, 125 kilohertz, as mentioned in the readers, 13.56 kilohertz, my fair, not programmed, totally wide, as you want, you can ask to us. Normally, we have the most common, you can get 125 kilohertz with 26 bits, and my fair pre-programmed with the 26 Wigan number printed on the card, you can get from us. Our package comes with 25 units and also NFC and Bluetooth credential. Actually, if you have maybe you have Android cell phone with Bluetooth and NFC, you can install both kind of credential and enroll that two credentials also. Buttons. That buttons you can get from Echo. We have with piezoelectric cover or plastic. You can get the option from Edcom or ask to us directly. And with this exit label or plain, you can get from us all options. Actually, we have one of them anti-vandalic if you need. Okay, controllers. We have the most bigger controller we have is the A25 IP. I mentioned it a couple times previously. Capacity 100, 100. Sorry, I lost the communication. You heard me?
Yes.
This back? Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. We have this is IP native controller. This is the most how to say smart controller we have actually. You can connect 4 readers directly to the panel. If you put the expansion over the main panel, you can get 8 Wigan readers, or if you need connect more readers, more Wigan readers, actually this extension through the RS 485 protocol, you can connect 12 of them. So that means this only controller you can handle 48 Wigan readers, but you can connect 2 readers by OSDP. I mentioned the long range and the AYK35, but if you're using the Extrax Pro, I guess you can connect up to 6 readers by OSDP. I am right, Mariano?
Yes, Manuel, that is correct.
Okay, thank you so much. 1 second, please.
When you use Extrax Pro, you can define the mode of the operation mode of the AC825. You you have two options: the standard mode, which means 4 readers, 4 Wigan readers, and 2 OSDP readers, and the OSDP only mode, in where you can connect up to 6 OSDP readers. Um, Remember that you can wire the readers in OSDP mode by daisy chaining, and meaning you don't have to go from the reader to the panel for each reader. You can connect in chain uh, every one of the 6 OSDP mode readers if you choose that mode.
Oh,
And that's the comment I wanted to tell you about this.
thank you, Mariano. Sorry, apologies. I little sick, so okay. What else about this panel? This is this is the panel we must use for big projects. I have buildings, big buildings, universities, uh, banks in Mexico with this controller, and as a smart city because it's 100,000 users and 500,000 events you can have or save on the buffer. And it's why use a lot in Panama because it's works also for elevator controls. Actually, till 2023, year 2023, all integration we have with the elevators we make through the relays using this expansion are AO5. So the buttons on the elevator cabin, it's a relays. So you connect every relay to this expansion. Expansion have 16 relays, so you can handle 16 levels on 16 floors, as you said. And the last big building in Panama we made for 45 floors. I can't remember right now. So just put 3 or 4 of them with this panel. You maybe need to know for each cabin you need one controller. It's imperative for now. But after the last year, 2024, we have a logical integration with Cone. I don't know what is the pronunciation, the correct pronunciation for this branch of elevators, but with Cone, we have already integration logical. And this is the most common panel we use for day-by-day projects, the 220, the 215, 225, and 425 are the same capacity for all of them. 30,000 users, 20,000 events. That's the same. The difference are in the readers you can connect to one of them. The to 250 only 2 readers. That's it. But if you have 225, you can put this expansion, DOTB, and you can convert to 4 readers panel. And this we sold a lot previously in the Caribbean, the 425, because comes with 4 Wigam ports. If you put DO4B, you convert to um, a uh, a controllers panel, a readers controller panel. So you can, with only this box, you can handle a doors reader button or 4 doors reader. So it's very interesting. Actually, as I mentioned at the beginning of the presentation, we changed from Extract NG to Extract Pro. Actually, if you want to download Extract NG from our website, you can do it. But for sure, all the projects from the future, we going in direction of Extract Pro. Extract Pro, it's a software with web client and many features you can handle uh, from browsers like Google Chrome, like Safari, and any device have a browser, internet browser. And in this, I believe in for explain a little better the features in Extract Pro, I'm going to request to Mariano help me to show to you the better features in Extract Pro. Mariano, please help me. I need I need a break, please.
Yes, Manuel, no problem. I can continue with some features of Extracts Pro. Um,
Miguel, you can help us to Mariano show his screen, please.
Yeah, sure. Give me a second. Do you receive the option, Mariana?
yes, Miguel, thank you very much.
Great.
Um, okay, hello everyone. My name is Mariano Bianchi. Thank you very much for joining us today. I am the Technical Support Manager of Rosslare Security Products. Thank you, EPCON, for inviting us. Thank you, Miguel. Thank you, Manuel, for your presentation. It was very nice to hear all the products and solutions we have to offer to our customers. So basically, I wanted to take some minutes of your time by explaining some things, uh, some features of Extracts Pro, which is our new software for managing our access control panel. I will turn the webcam off because my face is not so nice. So there you can see my screen. So what is Extracts Pro? We're going to see that. What's new in Extracts Pro? The kind of licensing we have to offer here, some kind of technical requirements, and well, the live demo we are not going to do because I have not connected the panels. But okay, with Extracts Pro, we have a client-server software management platform that enables setting automated physical access control policy across facilities. Perfect for today's most demanding users and organizations. The system can manage thousands of roster networked access controllers and users, providing enhanced security with excellent system scalability and performance. All of the controllers that Manuel have presented us today, AC215, AC225, AC425, AC825, IP or serial, um, and also all the expanders are compatible with Extracts Pro. Their new features, as Manuel said, is the web client. Uh, for so many years, customers from Mexico and from other countries requested us to create a web server and a web client for making it easier to configure and maintain the software, meaning the credentials, users, access rights, etc. So finally, we have an evolution in our software, and we now have available this web server and web client. And not only that, but also we have a web an application, sorry, for iOS and also for Android. With that application for smartphone, you will be able to at the first time open and close the doors from the single of your smartphone. Okay, that application is free, it's no cost, and well, you can do that also from your phone. In the following months, we will add more features to this application. For instance, try to add users or delete users, So kind of that. Lockdown, which is a feature where you can lock all the doors in a certain area. Enhanced security, we have strongly encrypted using the algorithm AES 256-bit. Operators management and new ways to manage operators, attach them to a card holder. uh, so you will be able to log in from a web client. We support any web browser, Safari, Chrome, Firefox, Edge, anyone you can use. Because in the past we used to have a different product, which is End of Life, which also had a web server, but we have the protocol, it was called Flash from Adobe, but this Flash is already end of life for many years, so this product was obsolete, and now we support HTML5, which is a new protocol, an open protocol, and supported by all the browsers. Well, as you may know, we have an SQL server. We use Microsoft SQL version 2019 or 2022. No problem with that. We use an express license, an express version, so you will not need to use any license or to pay any license for the use of the SQL server. This SQL server is installed very easy when you install Extracts Pro at the beginning. So you follow the wizard, what wizard said, and you will be able to install Extracts and also SQL. As I mentioned before, the AC825IP have two modes of operation. In Extracts Pro, you can configure it as a standard mode, where you can add up to 12 expanders and 2 readers on the OSDP bus. And if you choose the OSDP mode, you will be only able to connect up to 6 readers on the OSDP bus, plus one expander as piggyback. Piggyback meaning connect the expander in the main board of the AC825. The X here means any of the 4 models of the expanders compatible with AC825, which are D805, R805, S, and P. D as in door, R as in relay, 16 relays, and S as supervised input, 16 supervised inputs, and P, a combination of dry contacts, normally closed, normally open, inputs and outputs. And the D, the door, I said it has 4 WGAN interfaces for increase the number of readers or doors by 4, and also, of course, it has 4 outputs, normally open, normally closed, and 8 inputs. 2 inputs per door, or 2 inputs per output. The inputs are mainly used for door monitor and also for door recs, request for exit. Okay. Well, we have 2 kind of integration options. You will be able to request our web API, like REST API, to allow easy integration with basic features of the SDK, and you will also be able to use or to request the WCF service-based SDK. Okay, these tools are free of charge also, but you need to fill first a form, a document with your other information, the registration number of your company, the legal person of the company, and then you will need to sign an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement. After that, we are able to give you the SDK you request or you need in order to develop your own application with Extracts Pro. Regarding licensing model, we have a basic plan free of charge, which will allow you to connect up to 6 access points. Access point we call basically readers. So if you are using one reader per door, this means that you will be able to connect up to 6 doors without paying a dime for our software. One web client also for free, and well, that's the main uh, characteristics of this basic plan. For instance, if you are using AC215, you will be able to connect up to 3 panels, 3 controllers free of charge, because remember that the AC215 gives you the possibility of connecting 2 readers, 2 access points, so 2 times 3 is 6, so you get the idea. If you are using AC825, you will be able to only connect one AC825 panel, because remember that it has 4 Wigan readers, but also 2 OSDP readers. So that's the reason. If you want to connect more than 6 doors, which is very common, of course, then you will have to pay for a license. The first license that is a must is the standard license, which allows you to connect up to 12 access points, and it gives you the possibility of increase the number um, of readers, because we also have extra licenses for 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, etc. access points, and also you will need to specify the number of web operators you will need, because this is also licensed in Extract Pro. Remember, one for free, and then one web operator for free, and then if you want more, ask for a license. 6 readers for free. If you want more readers, you will need to add a license. Okay. Do we have any questions, Miguel, or something up to here, or everything is good?
No, Mariano, we don't have any questions on our panel.
Okay, thank you. Um, in this slide, you will see the number of access points each device consumes. Quotes. Okay. So D8054, well, etc. Here I missed to write the number of access points that the expander connects. So, but MDD04, it's 4 number of access point. MDD02, it's 2 access points. So here will be 4 and 2 also. Well, this is a summarize of which feature is supported by our panels in Extrax Pro. As you can see, the AC825, as Manuel said, is our most advanced and versatile panel up to today. Okay. Which are the requirements for your Windows machine for running Extrax Pro? Well, any operating system of Windows, Windows 10, Windows 11, Windows Server 2016 and above is supported by Extrax Pro. We recommend Intel Core i5 or better, 12 gigabytes of RAM and hard disk. The solid state device is strongly recommended for a better performance of the software. We are asked many times about the possibility of install the software in a virtual machine. So the answer is yes, there is no problem with that. We can we support the installation of Extract Pro in any virtual machine. Also, we support the installation of Extract Pro in a cloud virtual machine, for instance, Microsoft Azure or Google or Amazon. Then you will need to take care of the routing, the ports and the IP addresses the panel will use when trying to connect it remotely to a cloud server. Okay. Our previous or legacy or software is, I don't want to say was, because we are supporting also this year and the following year Extrax NG. We will maintain our support, but the migration process from the Extrax NG to the Extrax Pro software is very straightforward, very easy. Basically, what you will need to do is to back up the configuration from Extrax NG and then import that backup in Extrax Pro. After that, you will be you will have to install or reload the firmware on the AC825 on the any panel you have in the installation, and after reflashing the firmware, you are all set to start using the Extrax Pro in your new solution, your upgrade solution, and you will be able to enjoy all of the new features I mentioned. One thing you need to remember is that the version number of the Extrax NG must be 27.7.1.18 and above in order to be able to import the backup in Extrax Pro. If the version is older, then you will need to make a two-step. First, upgrade from Extrax NG latest version, and then after that, you will be able to migrate to Extrax Pro. Well, regarding the web client, as I mentioned before, we have the HTML5 technology, so you can use any browser. You can add users, add cards, make reports, make lockdowns, see events in real time. You can open or close doors from the browser itself. You can edit the user access group or search for a user to see which access group he has or she has. The lockdown, you can activate lockdown groups, deactivate, view details. You can see the real-time events online events, access granted, access denied. You can search for any event that happened in the past. You can handle alarms. You can see the status of the panels if they are connected or have any network issue. You can test the control panel. In reports, you will be able to issue a time and attendance report, for instance, which is one of the most requested reports that we receive in Latin America. You can issue a report that who has been today in the office. You can export the reports for Excel or to PDF. There is no problem with that. As I mentioned before, Firefox, Safari, Chrome, Edge are supported browsers. If you want to make a remote access, as I mentioned before, with a private server in the cloud or public server, these are the ports you will need to forward in the router. The working modes of the AC825 IP I mentioned before, standard or OSDP. This is a new feature you will be able to use. I am going fast because this is too technical and we want to make a commercial presentation. So, well, I thank you very much for your time. If you have one more minute, I can show you the basically the interface, the graphical user interface of Axtrax Pro, which is very easy to use. Let me see if I can show you, and then we are finished. If you have any questions, they are welcome to be answered.
No questions, Mariano.
Okay, thank you, Miguel. As I mentioned before, this software is a client-server architecture. So what I did first is to start the service of Axtrax Pro in background as a Windows service, and then after that, you will be able to run the Axtrax Pro client, Windows client, and this is the look and feel. Here you have, let me magnify so you can see better here. The hierarchic view of all the characteristics of features you can configure here in Axtrax Pro. You will be able to add access control networks, which are basically the panels, the controllers. Here I have an AC825 panel in mode 2 readers per door. Then biometrics, if you have any terminal biometric finger or card finger or face, well, of course I don't have the panel connected, so it makes a pop-up telling me that. We can turn that off by going here, tools options, and checking the checkbox. Then we have a video integration with Hikvision and Dahua and VRs or DVRs. Elevator control, we can integrate with cone elevators. Timing, meaning you can restrict the day of the week or the time of the day you will be allowing a person to enter. Then groups, here you can make access groups. Basically from factory you have master, which are all the doors and all the time, unauthorized. If a user is in the unauthorized access group, will not be able to enter to any door. And if it has the master access group, he will be able to enter any reader, any time of the day, any day of the week. And finally, we have users. Here you will be able to add users, name, surname, and credential. These are the very basic three items you must configure for the user. Operators, they are abstract row operators, status maps, and reports. Okay, basically those are the configurations. Okay, so again, I think we are all set. I thank you all very much for your time and for your interest. Uh, we are in touch for any project or questions, concerns you have in the future. So thank you for trusting Rosslare security products.
Thank you, Mariano. Manuel, do you want to add something?
No, thank you, Mariano, for your help. My apologies, I'm a little sick, so thanks, Mariano, for the support. And everyone, if you need Rosler equipment, don't hesitate to contact us or Epcon. And if you need anything from Rosler, you can get from Epcon Miami, from Epcon El Paso. And I heard to Miguel very soon from Epcon Orlando, right?
Actually, we are very open in Orlando, Manuel. And as we have in San Antonio, other branch that is almost 2 years open.
Okay, that's nice. Also, thank you everyone. Thank you for attending, and we are here for develop a business together. Thank you everyone.
Great, Manuel. Mariano, Manuel, thank you so much for your time and share with us all this wonderful information. For all of our customers, thank you so much for your time. And you are very welcome to send to your sales agent or with me any inquiries or any project that you have, and we will be very happy to help you. So that's it. If you want to check again the presentation, it's gonna be in our YouTube channel. So you only need to click on YouTube channel, and you are going to see this webinar. So
Thank you
thank you
very
so much
much,
for your
Miguel.
time,
Have a good day.
and have a great day. Thank you, Mariano.
Bye.
Thank you, Manuel. Bye.
Bye.